So you see, Malcolm X once said, the media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And that's power because they control the minds of the masses. And also Jim Morrison once said, whoever controls the media controls the mind. And this gets to show you that whatever the media wants you to get or whatever they want you to feel or to know, they are totally in control of that. When we look at the conflict between the Palestinians and the Israeli, it's a different ball game. When you compare that with the Ukrainian conflict and Russia, why is it different when it comes to the Palestinian? Because these are similar cases. They share the same storyline, except for the fact that the Palestinians had been struggling for a very long time. There's an agenda. They want to appeal to your mind. And I'll be playing just a few clips so you can get to understand the propaganda, the double standard, and the hypocrisy in their reportage. So we'll be starting with this Israeli media outlet, I-24.
David, it's hard to even explain exactly just the mass casualties that happened right here. In fact, the Israeli military says they still don't have a clear number, but I'm talking to some of the soldiers and they say what they've witnessed as they've been walking through these different houses, these different communities, babies, their heads cut off. That's what they said. Gunned down, families completely gunned down in their beds. You can see some of these soldiers right now comforting each other. Many of them reserves who jumped into action, leaving their own families behind as well, not knowing the sheer horror that they were about to come to. They say they've never experienced anything like this. This is nothing that anyone could have even imagined when you're walking through here.
What? Before I even get to the part I would debunk this lady, I think it is better we listen to one of the victims so we can get to understand how these media, how they work and how they try to control the minds of the people. Because when you go to the comment section of this video, subhanallah, it's like, you know, I can't even explain these things I saw with words. But then let's go to the victim and see what truly happened. If over 40 babies were beheaded.
הם נכנסים ואני אומרת להם, יש לי פה שני ילדים. הדבר הראשון שאני אומרת להם, לא, באנגלית. הם מסתכלים ואז אחד אומר לי באנגלית, אל תדאגי, אני מוסלמי, אנחנו לא נפגע בכם.
Subhanallah. Look at what this woman said. This woman has, you know, an experience with these Hamas fighters. And when they entered into her, you know, she said she has 2 kids, 2 children. And they said to her that, don't worry, we are Muslims and we are not going to hurt you. This is what they said. Please try to read the subtitles to get to understand this. But inshallah, I'll try to explain as we go along.
זה תפס אותי מצד אחד בהפתעה, מצד שני זה הוריד לי הרבה לחץ, וישבתי עם הילדים שלי, והמחבלים הביאו כיסא מהפינת אוכל, היה מחבל חמוש כל הזמן איתנו בממ"ד, והשאר מסתובבים בבית. אחד מהם רואה על השיש בננות, אומר לי, אפשר לאכול אחת? טוב, כן, אתה יכול לאכול אחת.
מה הילדים אומרים?
הגדול קצת יותר נלחץ, הקטנה לא ממש הזיז לה, הייתה עסוקה בטאבלט שלה. מה שכן הפחיד אותם קצת זה הנשק. היה איזה קונסיליום שלהם ליד הממ"ד די בהתחלה. הם דיברו בערבית, ובן שלי שואל אותי, הם עכשיו חושבים איך להתנצל? אמרתי לו שכנראה שלא. הם היו אצלי בערך 2 שעתיים. בסוף השעתיים האלה, אחד מהם סוגר לי את דלת הממ"ד, והם יוצאים.
זהו.
וזהו.
So as you can see, this is a first-hand report from a victim. And she was even saying that, okay, one of these fighters saw bananas and was asking that, can I take some? And she was like, you know, of course you can. At the end of the day, they spent 2 hours with her before leaving, hurting no one. So this is the same people the other lady is reporting and trying to show emotions that they beheaded kids. And so, however, there's a media outlet from Turkey called Anadolu. They contacted the Israeli army and this is exactly what they have to say. They said, the Israeli army has no information confirming allegations that Hamas beheaded babies. Israeli army spokesperson unit told Anadolu on Tuesday, it was alleged that Hamas armed wing, the Qassam Brigade, beheaded many Israeli babies on the Israeli side during the early Saturday morning attack launched from Gaza. When Anadolu contacted the Israeli army spokesperson unit over the phone and asked about the allegations, she said, we have seen the news, but we do not have any details or confirmation about that. So there's no detail or any confirmation regarding that. So now you may wonder, why did these fighters identify first as Muslims? Why would they tell her that we are Muslims? Don't worry, we are Muslims. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَقَاتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ الَّذِينَ يُقَاتِلُونَكُمْ وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا. You should fight in the way of Allah. Those who have fought you, or those who are fighting you, وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا, and do not transgress, do not go beyond limit. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and also his messenger, they've set limits, and we shouldn't go beyond that limit. When we go beyond that limit, that is transgression. And Allah further said, Inna Allah la yuhibbul mu'tadin. Allah indeed doesn't love those who transgress, those who go beyond limit. What the Prophet ﷺ said regarding women and children and the old people, the Prophet ﷺ prohibited killing women and children. Once upon a time he saw a dead woman, in a battle, and then he cautioned the people that they shouldn't kill women and children. So why, as a Muslim, why would I go killing women and children? So these people are considered non-combatant, and that's why they try to make her feel safe. Even like, should I take some banana and all that? This is who the Muslims are. Now you begin to wonder, why would these media outlets from Israel, why would they say something that never took place, or something that is not even confirmed by the army themselves? Why would they take advantage of that? At the end of the day, these guys, they have something of interest they want to accomplish. They want to appeal to the emotions of the people, and I would say to a large extent they have really gotten what they want. Because when you look at the comment section of the very first video I showed you regarding the woman reporting of the beheadings and all that, you would see that the comments are not looking good, encouraging the Israel, to wipe out Hamas, to wipe out Gaza, without showing any pity. Look at what Jordan Peterson said: give them hell, bombard them. Why give them respite? Don't give these guys respite. They don't deserve respite. Someone even called them human animal. Saying this about people, then it means you don't regard them as anything. You see them as animals that can be killed. In fact, even nowadays, animals have rights, but humans don't have the same rights as animals themselves. So we'll be watching one more clip, and we'll see how this guy, the CNN reporter, tries to act, but then he's a very bad actor. Let's watch.
I sorry, it's very, excuse me, very difficult to look at these images, Jake, and the human cost. And these are human beings. They're family members, they're friends, they're loved ones, cousins, brothers, sisters. Yeah, it's difficult, and I apologize.
Of course, he has nothing to apologize for.
It's quite funny how when you keep asking, where are these images, where are these videos, there's nothing to present. Unlike, when you look at, what's happening there in Gaza, the images are there, the names of the children killed are there. You get this information easily, but then where are the images? There's nothing to say. And look at the way he's trying to, appeal to the masses, to get their emotions, so people can see, support Israel, damn Hamas, damn Gaza. But then the reality is totally different from what you see here. And let's go to the comment section and see what people are saying regarding his very bad acting. So this one said, John Kirby pretends to be crying on air. There, I fixed it. Trying to fix the title of the tweet. This one said, he's an actor, not buying the crocodile tears. This one also said, what a terrible actor. Sorry, don't buy it. This one said, this isn't even Oscar worthy. These fake tears are disgusting. This whole fiasco is on the Biden administration. This one also said, crocodile tears, spare me. And finally, from my collections, this one said, my kids can fake cry better than this. Probably because they still have their souls, but still. And this just to show you how bad these media outlets are. They try to pollute the minds of the people. And what's even more important to them, trying to make the villain, the victim, and then the victim, the villain. With this I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.